Hey guys, this is going to be an action packed video where we look at Canva. It is one of the most user friendly design tools that you can use to make money on the internet with little to no experience about design. In the first place, Canva is a tool that I learned when I first got into college and it helped me to get opportunities both in freelancing and internship. So, this is one tool that I think everyone should at least know how to use. I am just blown away by looking at what all you can do with the help of Canva, and in this video I'll show you exactly what you can do. This video is divided into three parts. Number one is this part, which is the introduction to Canva and why is it important. Number two is going to be all the applications, what all can you do with the help of Canva, and number three is going to be all the features that Canva has. Right, what all can you design with the help of it. Starting with number one, Canva is a free design tool that you can use to create social media posts, to make your presentations, to make your book covers, to make pretty much anything that you want, like thumbnails, logos, whatever you think. Infographics, you can make logos, you can make actual functional websites with the help of Canva. What I'll show you how to do in this tutorial. Make sure that you watch till the end and hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and let's get started with Canva. So this, as you can see, is Canva. It's a free to use tool. Of course you can upgrade, but I have deliberately chosen the free tier to show you what opportunities and things you can do. That being said, here we are at the home page of Canva and look at what all you can create. You can make whiteboards, presentations, social media. Now this includes Instagram posts, stories, Facebook posts, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever graphics you need to create that goes on social media, you can actually create that with the help of Canva. Right, they actually have specific dimensions that they have set for you to directly start using. There are tons of different templates that make life a lot easier over here on Canva that we'll be exploring in just some time in this video. So you can also edit videos with the help of Canva. As you can see over here, you can create websites. Now this is really cool. If you go on Fiverr or Upwork, you will find a ton of work. If you know how to build websites for people, we'll see how to build website over here as well. We'll see how to build websites over here as well. You can edit videos. You can also make all of these different designs that we'll be exploring in this video. So that is a basic idea about Canva and what all can we do now. Just to give you a quick example of how does our interface really work. Let's just say we want to make a simple square shaped Instagram post. Right, so what you can do is either you can click on custom size, in which you can define the width and height of the canvas that you want, and then you can start working. Or what you can do is you can just click on create a design and click on Instagram post. Right, it's very effective. We can go on square and it creates a 1080 into 1080 size canvas in front of us. This is what it looks like. Now let me show you how does this actually work. So we have this section of the screen over here. First of all, we have design. Right, so with design, what you can do is without any effort from your end, you can look at templates of social media posts made by the best designer on Canva, available to you right over here in the design section. There are some that are paid over here in the template section, but there are also plenty of free ones. I have been using Canva for the past 3 years and it has been a game changer both for the opportunities it got for me in my freelancing career and my YouTube channel, and it was also great for market up. So a lot of thumbnails that we create with the help of Canva. Moreover, Canva just make it a lot easier for us to collaborate as a social media agency. So that is a great factor about Canva as well. That is what you get with templates. If you just go down, if you click on any of these, you can just click once and this design will be applied on your canvas right here. You can just make some quick and easy edits. So you can say social media post designing or some travel vacations post. You can say you can change this however you like. You can change the positioning of text, box or anything here. Everything is customizable, and you can also change the font if you don't like it. So we can always go for a different font over here. We can increase the size of this font as well by clicking over here and entering our own value. We can also change this the same. We can do for other boxes as well. And for this background, you can also change its background. You can make all the changes. You can change the color, the fonts, and sizes, the actual text that is written on it, and then you can just click on share, and you can click and you can quickly download it with png and just click on download. That is how easy it is for you to start using Canva and start getting your first design ready. Right. Again, you don't need to be an expert in design if you want to start using Canva and building something great looking design that you can post on social media. That's the best part about Canva that I felt in person. Then we have elements right here. So here are some things that you can add to your design. For example, I want to add this icon. I can put it over here. Maybe you can change the color of this icon as well. So I would like for it to be white because that's it's a contrasting color with the background. But you can find a ton of different things right here. For example, you have these icons, you have these stickers which are basically like gifts, and you also have lines, shapes. So that's basically how this works over here. Going down, we have uploads, right? So this is basically a place where you can upload your own files, right? So you no longer need to use the stock footages. You can also upload your own pictures or videos over here, and audio as well right now. So you can upload files. You can also record yourself, right? If you want, shoot your own video and then directly insert it in this Canva design, you can do that as well, right? So you can just click on camera's access, and then you can start using it with your microphone and your webcam on this laptop. So that's basically how this works. I'll just click on cancel. We don't need to give this permission. All right, now you can also see this button called animate, right? So this is basically a way for you to create some animations for this particular canvas. For example, you can make it like this, you can make it sleek, you can use a plethora of different effects available to you right here, right? Like a scrapbook animation or a neon animation. You can also use a block one over here as well. You can use a stomp one as well. Then what you can do is you can just download this as a video file, and then you can use it in your video elements if that is what you want. Or if you want none, then you can always click on remove all animations right here. Then we have the text part. This is where you can add text in your post or in your design. Just click on add a text box or add a heading, and then you can write whatever you want. You want to change the font size, text, color. If you want to do that, you can also align it. So we can change the alignment from center to left to right. You also have lists. So basically this is similar to Microsoft Word. If you have used it, it's pretty much the same. Then you also have spacing, right? So then you have letter spacing. The space between individual letters is what you can change over here. So as you can see, if I increase it, this is how it looks, and I can also decrease it, and it will then be showed towards each other, all the letters, right? So that's basically how this works. I'll just click on 0. Then we have line spacing. This is basically between each line, how much space do you want to leave. That's what you can define over here. Then you have effects that you can add. So first of all, we had animation for the whole slide. Then we have these effects that are for putting particular boxes, particular elements in your design. So we can create different effects for how we want this to appear. Just to give you an example of what this looks like, I just need to copy, put it over here, and then I can start using all of these effects, right? So we have different effects like hollow, slice, we have echo. We can change the things over here like the offset. We can change the direction as well. We can change the color if that's what you want to do, and that is how this works, right? So this is how you can alter the effect for this thing. You can also make it neon, and we can do some cool stuff over here, right? So that's basically how this works. You can also curve this text if you want to do, and you can change the curvature of it as well, right? So depending on the radius, you can change the curvature. So that's basically how this works. It's a pretty interesting addition to what we have already been doing, right? So that's how that works. What else do we have? We can also change the timing for this thing. If you want it to be 10 seconds, and you can do that, or you can just keep it like as it is, randomly adjusting and tweaking these things to get to a point where I like this design. So as you can see, this is how it works. This is completely random, guys, right? So you can also change it to this, and I can keep shuffling this design right here. So that's basically how this works. It's a pretty interesting addition over here as well. Then we have videos, right? So you can also add videos to your own design. Let's just say I want to use this background, so I can apply that over here as well, and that's what you can get at the end. So this is a basic idea of how design or templates work over here. You can design it. You can first of all click on any of the template that you like, and then you can make it your own, right? If you are getting some value from this, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel as well. Now this is for a simple social media post. The next part is going to be for videos. If you want to edit a video, how do you do that? Let's try to figure out over here. So this is our timeline that you can see over here. I'll be talking about this in just a brief moment, but just like previously, we have all of these different elements and things that we can add starting a simple video. Let's just say that you want to add a video to this place. We can enlarge it, and then we can start using this. So once you have added this video clip, you can continue adding more video clips over here as well, or we can actually create transitions. So once we have this page, we can add another video clip to it. As you can see right here, you can also clip, you can also crop these, right? So if you want to do that, you can do that very easily like this, and you can also flip these if that's what you want to do. That's how this works. You can cut it down if you want to do. So we can maybe just keep it till this point and click on done, and we can continue editing these videos, right? So you can also do a lot of interesting things over here with the video element itself. If you want to do some color grading or color correction, you can do that right here. You can change the warmth, the tint, you can change the brightness, contrast, highlights, shadows, fade. Then we go to colors, where you can change the vibrance, saturation, and the vignettes, right? So that's basically how this works. We don't need to go into the depth of all of that, because again, this is not a video about color grading and video editing. This is just a basic introduction to how you can start using a tool like Canva to edit videos, right? So if you just do this, we are just filling up the canvas, and this is how this looks. So if you play this video right now, this is how it looks. We can also trim it down like this. If you can see over here, we can bring it tight to 0, and then we can play this, and we can see how this video looks right there. There can be transition in between of these two clips as well that we can add over here. We can add a page if you want to do that. Let's just say you want to add some for thank you or must visit once or something like this, which change this color to maybe white or some other colors, and then we can also add some effects to it as well, right? Or we can animate it, or you want to do this, right? So that's how this will appear. Now if I were to show you how this works, now let me just trim this down a little bit more so that things are a bit more clear. Let me add a transition. I can choose transition from over here. Maybe dissolve is what I want to do. Then we have a slide. We can also choose the direction of the slide, and you know how fast that sliding actually happens. We can also go for circle swipe or stack chop, match, and move. So these are just something that you can do to make the video look more engaging and edit it in a better way. So if I just play this right now, this is how the video looks like. You can also add the audio effects to your video from here in Canva. This is how it works. So what you will see is that there was a transition, then there was the animation for this new slide, and then there was a fade out, and this is what the next clip looks like. So that's what you can do with the help of Canva. You can edit these videos very easily. You can also go for maybe you want to subscribe, you want to add a subscribe animation to your videos, or you can just do that right here. So we can just reduce the size of it. We can make it place over here. at the center, and then I can just play like this, right? So that's basically how this works. Again, you can change anything that you want about it. You can make it like this. So that's basically how Canva works. It's a very simple to use tool. As you can see, I'm not doing something too complex. I'm just clicking here and there and just creating this video right in front of you, just as a demo. Obviously, this is not a final version. You can make a lot of changing here if you want to do that. So that's basically how this works, guys. You can also change the style. You can add your own photos. You can add your own videos. You can also add arrows over here. Basically, whatever element that you want, you can add it with the help of Canva. Now this is great for editing reels. If you are working with a creator and editing reels, then you can start using Canva for reels as well. Now if you can learn how to edit with the help of Canva, then that is a great way for you to start working and making money on the internet. Working with creators, and this doesn't take a lot of effort like with other softwares. You might need to install it, you might need to buy it, you might need to download some huge file and then it start to work. And maybe you have a laptop that doesn't support or is slow, right? So in that case, you need to have a software that can work on the cloud. That is where Canvas comes into that is where the Canva comes into the picture. So that's basically how Canva works and how effective this is. I absolutely love how user friendly Canva has become and the different varieties that you have over here to make things happen. Write your creativity. Your creativity is basically going to be the only things that's required to start building things over here, right? So that's basically how the video editing works. Next, let's move to presentation section. You can create any presentation, portfolio, business, education, and much more. Select from the pre-made templates or customize it according to your needs or requirements. Add elements, infographics, charts, graphs, videos, pictures, anything you want, and voila, you have tons of customization options available here in Canva for presentation. Presentation design is a whole skill and you can practice it here on Canva and can sell your skill on Fiverr, Upwork and earn a decent income. And you can easily start a new side hustle with the skills using Canva. Moving on to the next part, which is going to be the website element. Now this is a really cool thing. You can actually make proper websites with the help of Canva. Now these are going to be statically generated sites. These are not going to have a backend particularly, but for a lot of businesses, they just want their online presence where people can know about who they are and where they are located and what is the menu of the restaurant or what is the prices. And doing that with the help of Canva is quite simple and easy. Just to give you a basic example, what you can do is you can just click on portfolio websites. Let's see how we can make our own portfolio websites right without needing to know how to code. That is the most important part about Canva. You don't need to know the code and you can build these really nice looking websites from scratch. Now either you can start with these templates, which are a great source for you to start your website. So I just click on this template. So these are designs right now. You might be wondering if I say like what do I do after I make this. Just to give you an example, we can just click on publish this website, right? So once you have made your website, in my case I have used our template and we can make the changes in this template as well. Change the name, add whatever element that you want with the help of Canva. You can add a video as well. You can add all those things that you want and then you can click on publish this website. So we will click on resize on mobile. What that basically means is that if someone opens your website on a mobile phone or a screen that is different from a laptop, it adjusts and is dynamic to the screen sizes. You can also click on with navigation, which is always better than we will click on a free domain, right? So basically this will be a subdomain of Canva itself, which is going to be for you for completely free. You can also buy a new domain with the help of Canva, or if you already have a domain, then you can just attach your website with that domain particularly. So I would just go for the free domain right here and I would just click on my personal site and I'll just click on publish now this website. If you optimize it for search, it can also rank on Google. This is our website. which is now live. As you can see over here, this is how it looks like. I can share this link with you all. You can open it on your site or on your laptop as well. So that's basically how this works. You can also get a preview of the website that you have created right inside of the Canva to see how it would look like on a laptop screen, right? And you can also change it to a phone. This is how it would look on a phone screen. So that's basically how this works. I would just click on continue and then publish, and now my site is going to be ready. So guys, you can do a lot of things with the help of this site. As you can see, with just using that template, I can change this image, I can change the text, and I can make this website my own. I can also change the color scheme of this website, right? I can change its style, look, how amazing this feels. See how easy it is for me to just change the look and feel of this website by, just changing the color palette. I can also mess with the text if I want to do that. And that is basically how this works, right? That is pretty much all that you have in Canva. Again, sky is the limit over here. As you can see, it just depends on what you want to build and how do you want to build it. You can do it with the help of Canva itself. Again, as I said, you can build your own presentations, social media, videos, websites, and so much more, right? As you can see right here. You can make infographics with the help of Canva using all the tools available, elements available over here. You can use templates, and then you can change the text and the logos, and you can make it your own. That is how simple it is for you to start using Canva. You can literally start using template, editing them, and then giving these to the editors, and then sharing this with your client and making a lot of money in this process. Now you can also get the paid subscription of Canva, which will give you access to a lot more assets as well. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you all in the next video.